right, y'all. So the whole meeting with Wayne, Shayla, and Amber that goes wrong. It's something y'all missing here. Think back when Amber went to Wayne and was talking about the whole Shayla coming on board. And remember at the end of the conversation, Wayne said, "Don't let anything get in the way of you making your paper." Remember he told her that? I told y'all, Wayne never says or do anything on here without reason. He used Shayla the same way Shayla used his brother. That was his get back. His intentions was never to work with Shayla. It wasn't. He liked the artist because he was getting ready to take the artist from her regardless. And he paid her $10,000 for the artist. The artist was his because he's the one who's going to promote him. I don't think he's going to give up on the artist. But he used her to test Amber about whether or not she really took her paper seriously. Here's the thing. Remember I kept saying how neither one of them aren't really doing anything right now when it comes to this music thing. Not Amber ain't doing nothing. She hit and miss. And really, Amber is her own boss. That's her artist. They're just going up under Wayne's name, but his image is everything to him. Okay, so initially, it kind of tick you off. It pisses you off about how he did that because you literally put two women together that hadn't had any type of resolve between their issues and tried to force a business partnership on him. That's the initial thing. Initially, I was like, okay, you're wrong. Because one, you was wrong for bringing Shayla on without talking to Amber first. And second, you wrong because it wasn't Shayla. Everybody's so pissed off at Shayla. It wasn't Shayla. Shayla and Wayne was having a conversation prior to Amber coming in because he was trying to prep her not to say anything. But part of me feel like he was egging her on, talking about it because he already knew the situation about the DNA test because little do Shayla or Amber know, Wayne already came to, Anthony already came to Wayne and they was talking about it. So he already knew about the situation when it came to the DNA test. But he was egging Shayla on to use her to see how Amber was going to react to it. And he let both of them go. He did what Anthony should have done, just like Dalen told him. You use both of them women. The best thing to do is let both of them go because you hurt both of them. Right? And he let both of them go on a deal because really and truly, Wayne do not want to work with neither one of them. He like their artists. He don't want to work with them too. One, because they deal in too much emotions, and he was upset with Shayla about his brother, and he's still upset with Amber about his feelings because he was really having feelings for her. Remember, he kept telling Amber, "You ain't the only one that got her here." Because he was really starting to feel her, and she went through because he was hoping she wasn't going to go through with the wedding. But he wanted her to do it on her own. In fact, he almost stood up. Remember, let's not forget this part. He almost stood up, but if it was Mike that made him sit back down. So he's holding a grudge himself. He's talking about letting feelings and people getting involved and stuff like that, when in fact he himself is doing the exact same thing. He is literally letting his feelings on what both of these women have did to his family and to himself. And he's also pissed off about Shayna, auntie and mama call themselves trying to force him into being the main financial source when it comes to Tony. So he's in his emotions as well. And he's acting off of that. And so at this point, I think where Wayne's standing there with females other than hanging out with being with him and stuff like that, he's trying to cut ties because you gotta understand, whatever done happened in his life, he is scarred when it comes to a woman. Whether he's scarred because he lost his own mother, or he's scarred because of just his own failed relationships that he has had in the past. And although he be telling other people not to let their emotions get the best of them and don't do this or don't do that. He himself, he ain't holding up to his word. He ain't standing on business. Now I'm glad Amber walked out, and everybody said, "Oh, Shayla lost the money. She ain't getting $10,000." Okay, so that means she don't have the money to take care of her child. That's the part. Y'all so filled up with hate. Y'all ain't looking at the fact that she's losing money to supply for her child, and if their marriage is gonna work, that was less that was going to be coming off of Anthony's pocket, because they would have considered she got a job. But the fact that if they go to court now, he's going to be paying way more than he would have if she still had that $10,000. Y'all ain't looking at the bigger picture. Oh yeah, O'Neal, get ready for that t-shirt, that pink shirt with because this is definitely his baby. 100% is his. Well, 99.9. Go ahead and drop your comment down below. Tell me what you're thinking. As always, be your brothers and your sisters keeper. Keep God first. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel. And to those